My name is Mark Wootner. I'm Vice President of Everglades Porsche region. We're the largest and fastest growing region in the state of Florida. These represent some of our cars here. We have a group of 356s, which are pre-64. And I have one here, and also this particular car, which is a hand-built copy of the Brumos World Champion from 1974. It's a nut and bolt museum quality reproduction. It was built by a very rich fella from New York City. Very fast, faster than I am. And the car weighs 1,929 pounds and has 330 horsepower to rear wheels. It's exciting to drive. This is a 1957 356 Cabriolet. And it's one of my prized possessions. This particular year they did not make many cabriolets. Most of them were speedsters. This was restored in the 80s and is, as you see it, it's a national award winner with the Porsche Club. And we're very proud of it. It's a fun car to drive. Not a lot of horsepower, but runs very, very nicely. All of these are 356s. Most of them you can usually tell the newer ones by the square lip on the front of the hood. The older ones, like this silver one here, you can see are rounded in the front, but they're very hard to tell apart. They're all collector's items today. Coupes are selling right now $50,000, $60,000. Cabriolets are 125 to 140. Speedsters are 200 and more. One of the interesting cars here is this white car. This is not mine. The white car is brought by the Collier Museum. Miles Collier was gracious enough to bring one of his cars to the event today. He has one of the largest private Porsche collections in the world. That's a 2002 Evolution Turbo X50. That car has a little short of 600 horsepower out of the engine, about 549, 550 horsepower to rear wheels. Blazingly fast. I enjoy it. So far, no tickets, but the day is early. A popular conversion, not only privately, but by the Porsche factory in the later 80s. This car came out of the Otis Chandler collection. He had the Museum of Transportation in California, was the publisher of Los Angeles Times. This was his personal car. I bought it from a fella in northern Florida who had bought it right from the collection. It's turbocharged. It has approximately 390 horsepower. It's an exquisite example of the particular 1982 year. A lot of fun. Has 6,000 original miles. And as we go further down here, we have this is one of Porsche's newer models. This is a Cayman. It's the Boxster, which was their least expensive model, if you can say there is such a thing, that they made as a hardtop. Next to it, we have a 911 Cabriolet. Let me see the year on this. This is 1999. This was the first conversion into water-cooled cars that Porsche did in order to meet environmental standards in the United States. Next to it is a black 944 Turbo. It's a 1983. This was one of Porsche's first front-engine cars. They made these for a limited number of years. This one is a 2001. The red one next to it is an earlier 911, air-cooled. Again, before the real requirements for environmental standards. This is an 87. Beautiful car, nicely kept. We have a lot of beautiful Porsches in town. A new Porsche sedan is next to it, Panamera. I believe, but I'm not 100% sure that now that Porsche has become part of the Volkswagen group, that they did such a fine job with this that their engineering department is now designing a lot of the Audi sedan and the Volkswagen sedan products. A mustard yellow Boxster. This is a 2008. Engine is located mid-car. It's a well-balanced car. These are very popular, and there's a lot of them around. Exquisite car. It's a great car to buy used because they sold a lot of them, so as a result, there's a lot of them available. And I think that's called Charcoal Metallic, 2009, four-wheel drive, C4S. Most people have a lot of trouble distinguishing between the years of 911s. The way they have built their cars is that they're kind of timeless. And I have the one which is in '82, the slant nose, and people don't know that car from a new car because they're also similar. This is a 2011, fairly recent car. Next to it, another earlier, this is a water-cooled car, the silver car, another air-cooled car. The not sure how you describe that color, kind of a reddish yellow. Maybe a signal yellow. And going down, we have a lot of cars that are relatively similar to what we've seen before.